89 block with that 89 interior. Good rebounding, like I said. Going to be a lot of fun at some point. And the Bills got the defense specialization done just like the one that I had taught me to. This is going to be great to show you guys the max plus ones and max plus twos on this build and everything animations wise. Kind of what I've been used to using on my 7 before. We'll change a couple things around. I have enjoyed actually using this Joel Embiid go-to shot, which I used actually on my Joel Embiid video. So I like using this. The score and actually dribbling-wise, it's not too bad either. But when it comes to playmaking moves, you got to pick your pass style, but everything else is just normal. And today's jump shot we're rocking with, it doesn't matter if this is on push or not. If you use tempo, I do believe it does not matter, but we're going to go ahead and change it anyway. I really want to use Rim Guardian because on my last 7'4" Victor Wembanyama build, I actually got that build all the way to red play with just playing the random rec, so I know it's doable. But I didn't use like Rim Guardian, I don't believe. I really want to get a snatch block. If we get like a chase down snatch block or just an insane block this video, that's all I can ask for. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the legend content. I know they're builds that you typically don't get to see, and they get to be used at like red play. So that's just a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Guys, the $300 giveaway is still underway. To enter, all you have to do is message me on Instagram at Signified2K and message me Wimby. You'll be in
My
the
latest
giveaway.
collection of choice items from the void is
do
now
that.
available for viewing.
Oh, there's so much stuff to buy. Guess what? Boom. I clicked hide. There's so much stuff to buy. Stuff I don't care about is all of this mess. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. They don't benefit me. They don't give nothing. It's garbage. It was this though. I don't even know how to regular gun looks, so why would I buy it? It's stupid. Garbage. Oh wait though. What's that? This. Useless. Useless. Now we're talking. Let's see. Get this here. Gotta get that.
Do you ever wonder what I do with all your ducats? Well, keep wondering.
Gotta get that. Gotta be broke. Everything costs so much. Oh, I need to sell something.
If you like that, come back next time I'm in the relay. I'll have something extra special for you.
You're one of my favorite customers, Tenno. Don't tell the others.
Dino. This is a lot of master rank.
Some might say there's a better
2
use
days
for
left.
these ducats, but I say,
I need to
why
buy a
should the
booster.
Oregon get to have all the fun?
Get this here. Garbage.
An excellent choice. Be sure to visit again when I have new finds.
See, I'm broke. Like, what the fuck?
when in Cetus, do not drink the kombucha. You are incapable of producing the hydraulic effort required to unstick your tongue from the roof of your mouth the following morning.
Sell something real quick. Only got 100,000. 1,000 credits. God. This is they silver cap. Like the blueprint. Do that. Is it tradable? I don't know if that's tradable. Okay. $63,000. Okay. I'm ready. Wait. Now I'm ready. Okay. Oh, let me do this.
Excellent armaments, operator. Please return covered in blood. Safe and sound.
It's fine. Okay. Put it on. Hold on. I don't even know if you can hear me. Let me see. Just- Wait 1 second. Make the wrong thing. Here we go. Right, you got gross infection. No, you don't. Oh, you're doing Mesmer Shield? I don't really need that, but sure. It's cool. Don't start it from here, we're gonna get a bad map. I don't even know if you can hear me. I hope you're a host.
An eruption of chaos on the trading floor.
Alright. Oh yeah, people.
Broker down.
You could just sit. I gotta get credit first.
Investors are eyeing those dropped points.
1 second. Turn friendly effects off. I'm about to start spamming. Need energy first.
Points in the open.
I need some energy. Nobody brought energy. Sucks.
Index points up for grabs.
There's points everywhere.
Broker down. More points in the vault.
Oh, this.
Points in the open. Investors are eyeing those dropped points. More points in the vault. That broker wants a bonus. Shocking turn of events. Appropriate expression.
I don't have enough energy for some reason.
Index points up for grabs.
This is weird. Energy.
That broker's carrying a lot of points. This is a risky transaction. Broker down. Index points up for grabs.
Come on, brokers. How long are you going to let them do this to you?
Points in the open. More points in the vault. Index points up for grabs. Investors smiling on that capitalization. Broker down. It's a hostile market for Annual Corp. Index points up for grabs. That broker wants a bonus. Investors are eyeing those dropped points. Points in the open! Watch this broker with a bucket load of index points! Will they make it to the vault? Investors are eyeing those dropped points! Index points up for grabs! Investors are eyeing those dropped points! Watch this broker with a bucket load of index points! Will they make it to the vault? Tenno rally on the index! Dramatic! Points in the open! Broker down! Investors are eyeing those dropped points! Points in the open! That broker's carrying a lot of points. This is a risky transaction. Points in the open. Net taking big hits on the index. Broker down. Net taking big hits on the index. Investors are eyeing those dropped points. Not a good day on the index for Neff and his brokers. Points in the open. Index points up for grabs. Holding lots of points is dangerous and thrilling. Neff's brokers in the red. Points in the open. Index points up for grabs. Points in the bank mean credits in the pocket. Tenno Rally drives annual court confidence down, down, down. Points in the open. Brokers holding many points look like shiny bait. Index points up for grabs. Shocking turn of events. Appropriate expression. It's a hostile market for Annual Corp. Index points up for grabs. More points in the vault. Points in the open. The Tenno score. Investors get jittery. Broker down. Investors are eyeing those dropped points. Bad day for Annual and his investors. Points in the open. Broker down. Eyes on Broker with many points. Risky move. Points in the open. Tenno Rally on the index. Dramatic. All eyes on that market upset. Got him! Right in the finances! Watch this broker with a bucket load of index points. Will they make it to the vault? Points in the open. That broker wants a bonus. Index points up for grabs. Investors smiling on that capitalization. Eyes on Broker with many points. Risky move. Points in the open. Investors are eyeing those dropped points. Nest Brokers in the red.
Yo, what you your shit be your
know how to turn on a nigga, and I'm talking about.
Please, I forgot to watch this stream. Please, can you give me the house, please? Please.
It's so cute. What's your name? So cute. 24? Okay, still maturing. Oh, no. What's going on? Okay.
Nah, they playing with my man right now. Merch.
Okay, what do you do for work, Kai?
I'm a mechanical engineer.
Mechanical engineer. And what are you looking for in a woman?
You know, honestly, I'm just looking for somebody who's emotionally aware. Also somebody who aspires to be amazing in the future. And somebody I could just provide with.
Okay, he's a provider. Get that balloon back. I'm kidding.
Look, what is she want a balloon back? I'll say a red flag for me is someone who, doesn't have big dreams.
Yeah.
I want you to dream big. I want you to be the best that you can be.
Okay, but you would provide for her dreams. So
Of
like pay for her
course,
school and
if she's
everything.
my lady.
Okay. All right. Okay, well we got some pops here. I wanna ask, why would you pop on her?
You gotta blow in it. Oh my god.
That age difference for men, I do kind of prefer them to be like around my age or older.
Okay, that's fair. We'll get there. What about you?
How you doing?
For me, it's the age thing. I need that frontal lobe
Development systems which helps reduce poverty, improve education, address the conditions that fuel instability, conflict, and migration.
And I'm all myself. 2 years back, slide again.
I don't think this dude right here think it's content. Tell him, Mike, tell him to chill. This nigga look like he a little too serious.
This is done, man.
Goes up once again.
Silly builds. Hides, bro. He's just sitting. Tarping. Looks like a little bit of a weird, interesting tarp. I don't really know what this strat is. Fake builds up, gets hit for fucking 24. Edits. Panics, he can't do anything, so he goes down and starts chopping again.
Dude.
Oh my god, he doesn't even know what he's doing. What?
He actually is lost. I've never seen this footage.
Unseen footage. He did all this to get Sifu down, just to get the high ground. He fake chopped. Edits down. Doesn't know what to do. Does he give up again and go down?
He's running out of mats, bro.
Running out of mats. Gets hit. Gets hit.
What the fuck?
This is what happens when a real gamer happens. Hopping. This guy. Nah, I've seen it all. Oh no, I have no mats. No, over him.
Jeez.
I
Yeah.
get so many
This fucker is a gold miner. He got gold! This fucker is a gold miner. Push, push, push. Distribute. Slide. Join.
Mm.
You ready to get to it?
Who rules the index? Find out when the bell rings.
What?
An eruption of chaos on the trading floor. Index points up for grabs. brokers holding many points look like shiny bait. Points in the open. Investors are eyeing those dropped points. The index is up. Points in the bank mean credits in the pocket. Points in the open.
Help. We're currently under a heat advisory and air conditioner case. So I'm going to show you how to make your own air conditioner at the moment. Thanks for
All eyes on that market upset.
And it's in get your box fan.
That broker wants a bonus.
That cut by no means has to be cut. I'm going to put a hole that actually aimed. You could just pop a hole right here. You don't have to cut it. Also,
investors are eyeing those dropped points.
You just want it long enough to aim it. 76 and 20. You got up higher than that yesterday. I like doing something square because circles are fun.
Brokers holding many points look like shiny bait.
Oh,
Broker down.
He's normally right. So, before I go any farther, keep in mind you're dealing with electricity and water. This is more for an emergency situation. You're going to do it to a top. One long piece just to get it in place.
Broker down.
Okay. You're right. You can pop this off now. This is what paper towels is just to show you that it works. Moment of truth. I would tell you if it didn't work, it is absolutely help. We're currently under a heat advisory and air conditioner case. So I'm going to show you how to make your own air conditioner. Thank you, brother. Small is optional, but we want a little portable one. 2.5 year old, and it's in the store. Get your box fan and just lay it on the box. Just take one of your kids' markers.
How long are you going to let them do this to you?
Broker down.
Also, everything you see here, including the little ones, like you just want it long enough to aim. 76 and 20. You got up higher than that yet. I like doing something square to this circle. Some people say to dump it in. I just leave it back.
Index points up for grabs.
Normally right.
Eyes on broker with many points. Risky move.
You're going to do it to a wall. Okay. One long piece just to get it in place.
Got him! Right in the finances! Got him! Right in the finances! Points in the open! Eyes on broker with many points. Risky move. Index points up for grabs. That's brokers in the red. Index points up for grabs. Restrained enthusiasm for that capitalization. Broker down. I smell a rally. Points in the bank mean credits in the pocket. in the open! Points in the open! Investors are eyeing those dropped points! Points in the open! Brokers holding many points look like shiny bait! Broker down!
And it's so really we don't understand back then, yeah, with my Twitch checks, before my dad was shaking, yeah, I never fucking out. Like, fucking rap, yeah, I know the fuck you get. I'm fucking about to understand, yeah, fucking words that I'm using, yeah, and it's so really
Index points up for grabs! Brokers holding many points look like shiny bait! Investors are eyeing those dropped points! Points in the open! Holding lots of points is dangerous and thrilling! Index points up for grabs! Not a good day on the index for Neff and his brokers. Investors are eyeing those dropped points! Neff taking big hits on the index! Broker down! Investors are eyeing those dropped points! Watch this broker with a bucket load of index points! Will they make it to the vault? Broker down!
Brokers, you need to turn this around. Your livelihood and life depend on it.
Index points up for grabs! Capitalization! Index points up for grabs! Points in the bank mean credits in the pocket!
Not your family?
exploits up for grabs.
Oh, they understand. I mean, they were really.
Okay, question. Who's your emergency contact? Listen, now your family.
Oh, they understand. I mean, they were really.
Investors are eyeing those dropped points. Holding lots of points is dangerous and thrilling. What a transaction!
Okay, question. Who's your emergency contact? Listen, now your family.
Oh, they understand. I mean, they were really.
Okay, question. Who's your emergency contact? Listen, now your family.
Oh, they understand. They were really.
Okay, question. Who's your emergency contact? Listen, now your family.
Investors are eyeing those dropped points.
Okay, question. Who's your emergency contact? Listen, now your family.
Oh, they understand. I mean, they were really.
Investors are eyeing those dropped points.
Listen, now your family.
Oh, they understand. I mean, they were really.
Okay, question. Who's your emergency contact? Listen, now your family.
Oh, they understand. I mean, they were really.
Okay, question. Who's your emergency contact? Listen, now your family.
Broker down. More points in the vault.
Okay, question. Who's your emergency contact? Listen, now
Come
your
on,
family.
brokers. How long are you going to let them do this to you?
Okay, question. Who's your emergency contact? Listen, now your family.
Oh, they understand. I mean, they were really.
Okay, question. Who's your emergency contact? Listen, now your family.
Oh, they understand.
Okay, question. Who's your emergency contact?
Angela.
Listen, now your family.
Oh, they understand. I mean, they were.
You know she does.
This is the Index. I'm Cephalon Sark, your unbiased host. And the brokers are on. Investors are eyeing those dropped points. Investors are eyeing those dropped points. Points in the open. Investors are eyeing those dropped points. Points in the bank. Credits in the pocket. Points in the open. Index points up for grabs. That broker's carrying a lot of points. This is a risky transaction.
Come on, broker. How long are you going to let them do this to you?
Broker down. That broker's carrying a lot of points. This is a risky transaction. Points in the open. Index points up for grabs. Watch this broker with a bucket load of index points. Will they make it to the vault? Investors are eyeing those dropped points. Index points up for grabs. Net taking big hits on the index. Broker down. Watch this broker with a bucket load of index points. Will they make it to the vault? Points in the open. in the bank mean credits in the pocket. Index points up for grabs. Nest brokers in the red. Points in the open. Eyes on broker with many points. Risky move. Index points up for grabs. Broker down. Points in the open. Tenno rally on the index. Dramatic. Broker down. More points in the vault. Index points up for grabs. Points in the open. Points in the open. Watch this broker with a bucket load of index points. Will they make it to the vault? Broker down. Investors are eyeing those dropped points. Eyes on broker with many points. Risky move. Investors are eyeing those dropped points. What a transaction! Broker down. Points in the open. Bad day for Annual and his investors. Holding lots of points is dangerous and thrilling. Index points up for grabs. broker annual and his investors.
Brokers, you need to turn this around. Your livelihood and life depend on it.
Index points up for grabs. Broker down. Next brokers in the red. Broker down. Got him. Right into finances. Watch this broker with a bucket load of index points. Will they make it to the vault? Investors are eyeing those dropped points. Restrained enthusiasm for that capitalization. Points in the open. Capitalization's trending up. Points in the bank mean credits in the pocket. Investors are eyeing those dropped points. Investors are eyeing those dropped points. That broker's carrying a lot of points. This is a risky transaction.
Come on, brokers. How long are you going to let them do this to you?
Broker down. Points in the open. Holding lots of points is dangerous and thrilling. Death taking big hits on the index. Investors are eyeing those dropped points. The 10 are swimming up the index. Points in the bank mean credits in the pocket. Index points up for grabs. Index points up for grabs.
everything in orders, operator? Is that a pun? I will attempt to bypass this vault.